Welcome everybody to a look at the second film out of the Commedia all'Italiana box set. So the second film is 1960s Il Mattatore, also known as Love and Larceny or The Showman. It's got a couple of different English titles. So yeah, this is once again directed by Dino Risi. The only film I now have seen from him is the previous one that we reviewed. So once again, it is a comedy film. It clocks in at 100 minutes long. Stars Vittorio Gassman, who was in Sleepers, Sharky's Machine and Barabbas. So unfortunately, I have only seen American films that he starred in. So yeah, this is about Gerardo, who is an aspiring actor trying to unsuccessfully cross over from comedy to tragedy. Due to his ability to mimic dialects of Italy, he is involved in a scam concocted by Lalo against a rich cloth merchant, and but that is only really the first like 20-25 minutes of the film, as then he eventually goes to jail as the con goes wrong, he's betrayed, and then after he gets out of prison he goes on a series of scams and cons with various different characters and the like. It's all told in flashback, by the way, which is really a very interesting way of doing it. It's also got some narration over the top. So yeah, it's a lot different in terms of the narrative structure over the prior film. But despite that, I didn't find this to be quite as funny as The Widower, also known as Il Vivodo. But it was more enjoyable despite that, which is thanks to the characters being more well-rounded. And because of the narrative structure, it's also fairly brisk in terms of its pacing. The cast is also really good. The character interactions are entertaining. It does have a few funny moments. It is well shot, and the plot is also over engrossing throughout. So yeah, it works out about the same as that film, which yeah isn't a bad thing, because at the end of the day, I did enjoy, the first film quite a lot. So it's this like that first film gets 3.5 out of 5. So yeah, which again is no real big issue. So there's a disc. I'll show that off again. I did show it off in my unboxing. So yeah, this on the disc itself has a high definition digital transfer of Il Mattatore with the English subtitle premiere on Blu-Ray. So it has had an Italian release, I imagine, on Blu-ray before, but this is the first English subtitled release on Blu-ray. It's got original uncompressed mono audio. It's got an interview with Andrea Bini, author of Male Anxiety and Psychopathology in Film, a comedy Italian style from 2023, clocking in at 24 minutes long. You got Speaking with Gassman, a documentary on the working relationship between Vittorio Gassman and Dino Risi by Risi's son Marco from 2005, clocking in at 31 minutes long. You got Mikhail Hazovankis on Il Mattatore, an appreciation of the film Gassman and Risi by the director of The Artist from 2017, clocking at 24 minutes long. So The Artist was that black and white silent film that came out a fair few years ago. Then you got a trailer, newly translated optional English subtitles, and the reversible sleeve that again shown off in my unboxing of this box set. So yeah, like I said, 3.5 out of 5 for this film, which is the second film in a row to get that from this box set. So here's hoping that the third and final film will be slightly above these first two, because I'd hate to have a box set that's only 3.5 out of 5, but I guess that is better than 3 stars or less. So yeah, the overall have been enjoyable so far, but I haven't found them overly funny. But I did certainly find the first film to be slightly funnier than this one. But this, like I said, is more enjoyable for other reasons. It's like with horror films, just because they're not necessarily scary doesn't mean that there aren't other things to enjoy from them. And it's the same with these kind of comedy films where, yes, the comedy isn't always funny, but it's not excruciating in terms of the jokes not landing or anything like that. It's just the drama and the character interactions make up for that lack of comedy element working. So yeah, overall enjoyable film, and yeah, Vittorio Gassman is definitely a much better lead than the guy in the previous film was. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what he does in the third and final film of this box set. But nonetheless, thank you for watching. If you've seen this film before, I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.